Welcome to Game 17 of the USWRA Low Point Wheelchair Rugby National Championships. This is the third place game featuring Grand Rapids Thunder taking on the Sportable Possums. The winner of this game will finish third overall in the Low Point League standings. In the opening tip-off, Thunder win takes possession. Number 13 works his way across into the front court and will have open space in front of him for the opening try of the game. Number 11 will inbound from the baseline for Possums. Finds number 13 over the top. Works his way to the right side. He puts the ball over the top looking for 15, but instead it's brought in by Ingleby. Ingleby works his way back around the center, puts the ball over number 11 looking for 13. 13's able to bring it in just in time for the try. .11 takes the inbound from number 15 for Sportable. He's got Ingleby on defense. He's looking to throw the ball over the top, puts it over Ingleby, but 13 gets challenged for it. Instead, number 7 swipes the ball up into the front court. Ingleby will chase after it and recover it deep in the back court. Ingleby's got a double team, tries to lob it over the hand, but it's off the hands of Sportable, number 11, out of bounds. Ingleby takes the inbound from number 7 along the sideline, dumps the ball off to number 13. He's looking to work his way into the front court. Ooh, he's got to be careful on that half-court line, but he's able to keep his forward momentum and get all the way across into the front court. 13 is working his way around the left side, but there's a lot of traffic, so he's unable to get around there. He drops the ball. Number 22 works the ball into his lap and calls a timeout. Number 7 comes to the corner to inbound for Grand Rapids. Sportable has fallen into the key to defend. Ingleby takes the inbounds. He's looking for room in the C gap, but it closes up. Tries to back his way around the corner. Goes to dribble, but bounces it off the front of his own chair out of bounds. It'll be Sportable ball from the corner. So we have a bit of a pause here as the official goes over to the scoring table to verify something. .11 takes the inbound out of the corner for Sportable, but he's locked up on number 7, trying to push his way out of it. Eventually he's able to break free along that left sideline. 7 swiping the ball at him as he's looking for an outlet. Instead, he calls a timeout. Number 15 will inbound the ball for Sportable on the sideline. Puts a bump pass into Birch as Grand Rapids Thunder fall back in the key on defense. Birch is looking around at that right corner, but the gap closes off, so he doubles back around. Doesn't like what he sees in the C gap, so he runs into number 7, dumps the ball up to 15, who was able to score the try. Inbounds over the top to Ingleby, gets bobbled off Ingleby's fingers and then off of a Possums player, so it will remain Thunder ball. .13 takes the inbounds on the move for Grand Rapids Thunder, pushes his way up into the front court. Traffic comes and finds him and stops him when he's trying to work his way around. Thanks to a pick from number 7, he's able to get out of it. Finds Ingleby streaking up the left side. Ingleby gets stopped by number 15 on the left sideline. Ingleby puts it over the top to number 7, who dumps it off to 13. A little bit of a bobble, but he's able to retain it and get it back to Ingleby. Ingleby's stopped by Birch, and time is running short. They're going to have to call a timeout. Ingleby takes the inbounds from number 7 along the sidelines. Ingleby looks for the center, doesn't find it, tries to put the ball over the top, but 15 swipes it away. And number 22 exited the court, so that'll be Possums ball. Number 15 is looking to bump it deep out of the corner. Number 13 for Sportable up in the front court. 13 needs an extra bounce, but he's able to bring it in and protect it as he gets slammed by 13 and Ingleby. 13 has some assistance from number 11 on Sportable to give himself a little bit of space to maneuver, but Ingleby is playing hard defense. 13 is able to back out of it, gets spun by Ingleby on the end, but is able to turn around and force it in for the try. Ingleby takes the pass down low, puts it back over his shoulder to 13. 13 gets stopped briefly, but he's able to get away from it and has nothing but open court in front of him. .11 takes the inbound from 15 for Sportable. He's got Nick Long on defense trying to work his way around him. He isn't able to get around him, so he calls a timeout. .15 will inbound the ball from the sidelines for Sportable. Flips the ball into number 11. Ingleby comes down hard, crashing into number 11. 11 puts the ball over him because Ingleby left 13 alone in the backcourt. 13's able to bring it in. He's charging toward the goal line, but he won't make it. As Ingleby and number 13 come and mug him along the sidelines and take the ball away. Ingleby tries to put it into Nick Long, but it's just outside of Nick's reach. Nick chases it down in the front court, and he's charging toward the baseline, but Birch catches up with him and hooks him, but isn't able to keep him outside. Birch will inbound for Sportable from the baseline. Puts the ball in when it's out of reach, number 15. 15's got to chase after it. He's not able to wheel it in, but he flips it off of the front of number. Looks like the refs didn't see that bounce, so it will be Grand Rapids Thunder ball. Ingleby takes the inbound for Grand Rapids. Works his way into some traffic in the center, trying to find his way around the right side. Dumps the ball up to number 13. He's looking for that left corner, but it closes off on him. Doubles back. He's looking for a pass over the top. 13's got a hand on the ball. He's interrupting him, so he dumps it off to Ingleby. Ingleby tries to shoot a gap around the right side, gets hung up on 11, but is able to work his way around and in for the try. Eleven takes the inbound from 15. Low for Sportable. Bumps the ball over the top to 13, who was once again waiting in the front court, but he's not able to bring it in. It rolls out of bounds. Thunder ball. Ingleby takes the inbounds from Nick Long on the sideline. Ingleby works his way around to the B gap, but it closes up on him, so he puts the ball over the top to 13. 13 brings the ball in, spins his way around, and is able to force it in for the try. .13 is the target for the inbound, but he's not able to chase it down and rolls out of bounds, and it will be Thunder ball. Nick Long will come to the sideline to inbound for the Thunder. Gets it into Ingleby in the backcourt. Ingleby is charging hard. He was aiming at the C gap, turns back to B, but they both close up on him. Now he gets hooked up by number 15. Some of his blockers got to start worrying about their time. He puts the ball over to number 13. He's able to bring it in for the try. Number 11 looks to inbound it to 13 over the top, but it's just a little too far in front of him. 13's going to chase after it. Can he bring it in? Brings it up his left wheel just in time to roll it in for the try. Ingleby takes the inbound down low. Bounces it back out to Nick Long, who's stopped by Birch. He's looking for an outlet. Nobody's moving yet. Number 22 works his way around the side. Chasing the dribbling pass into the front court. He's able to recover it and work his way all the way in for the try. You have an equipment as Nick Long needs a new wheel. Number 11 puts a bounce over the top. He was looking for number 13, but instead he finds number 15. Number 15 tries to put the ball over Ingleby back up into the front court, but Ingleby rejects it out of bounds. It would still be Sportable ball from the sideline. Inbounds for Sportable goes right to Ryan Ingleby. He's jammed up. Just looks like Nick Long committed a backcourt violation when he took possession of that ball. So it will be Sportable ball on the side. Birch takes the inbound. He's double teamed by 13 and 22, so he flips the ball out to number 11 on the right side, who's guarded by Ingleby. Works his way around, but 13 comes in for assistance, so he dumps the ball off to Birch, who speeds around the right side for the try. Ingleby flips the ball out to number 13, but 13 can't wrangle it in. Birch tries to bring it in, but he can't bring it either. So it goes back to Ingleby, who recovers it, leaks out on the left side, puts the ball over the top to number 13 to roll in for the try. Number 15 will inbound for Sportable from the baseline. He finds number 13 down low this time. He's working on Ingleby. He tries to work his way around the right. Nothing doing there. So they call a timeout so they don't run out of time. Number 15 will come to the sidelines to inbound for Sportable. Sportable has number 13 rolling free up the middle into the front court. He finds him. 13 brings in the pass and speeds his way toward the goal for the try. Ingleby has the inbound for Thunder. He tries to put into number 7, but it was swatted away by Birch. It will remain Grand Rapids ball. Ingleby takes the inbound for Grand Rapids down low. Works his way toward the middle of the court and around to the left side before he cuts back center to take it up into the front court before finally running into Birch. 13 is on defense against Ingleby. Ingleby weaves his way around him and through the center for the try. .15 once again puts a bump pass over the top to 13. Once again, it's just a little too far. 13 isn't able to bring it in, so it's out of bounds on the other side of the court. That was a no touch, so the ball will return to the near corner. Possums have fallen back into the key for defense as Ingleby takes the inbound from Nick Long. He was looking for that B gap, but 15 has it defended well. He's trying to get out to the corner, but 15 won't let him. He's got him hooked up. Ingleby breaks free and wheels his way around the top, coming around the right side, trying to find his way to that right corner, but he doesn't have it. He's looking for number 13 in there. Doesn't have the pass, so he backs his way around 11, is able to squeeze his way on the right side for the try. Birch inbounds to number 15 on Sportable. Sportable looks like he wants to bump it deep, but he just kind of loses the ball. 11 recovers it to let time expire in the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, Grand Rapids Thunder lead the Sportable Possums 11-5. Opening up the second quarter, Sportable will take the ball as number 11 inbounds to Birch. Grand Rapids Thunder have dropped back into the key on defense. Birch wheels his way around the right side. He's looking for a gap in that corner, and he has one for the try. Nick Long is looking for a target on the inbounds. 13 comes across and takes it in. Spins his way back, cuts back around, rolls right back into traffic. Birch has his hands on the ball, but it looks like he also had his hands on the ball carrier, so that'll be a penalty on Birch for reaching. Ingleby takes the inbound down low for Grand Rapids. Ingleby works his way around the left side and then back to the center to cross up into the front court. He's got a nice 2-on-1 matchup and then easily wheels his way around to the right for a try. Number 11 inbounds to Birch off the baseline for Sportable. Birch rolls into some traffic, and it looks to bump his way out of it. He's got 13 in the front court, but the pass is nowhere near him. So it just rolls out of bounds on the other side of the court. Number 22 inbounds to Ingleby for Grand Rapids, who takes it down low in the corner again. Backs his way out into the center, turns himself around, is looking to pass up to number 13, who takes it in the center. It rolls his way around to the left, but he wasn't fast enough. That's a 12-second violation on Grand Rapids. Sportable ball. Birch takes the inbounds on the sideline from number 11 for Sportable. Grand Rapids is in the key on defense again. As Birch weaves his way back right, he's looking at that C gap but doesn't have it, so he cuts back to the B behind a block from number 11. Is able to squeeze in between Ingleby and his blocker for a try. Ingleby takes the inbounds down low. He's double teamed again, but is able to break free with a little bit of help from Nick Long and a pick. Works his way back around to the right side and then up to the center. Ingleby crosses over into the front court behind some good lead blocking from his teammates. Cuts back to the left side to score the try. Birch has the inbound low, and he's looking for an outlet. Finds number 11 cutting across the court. 11 gets hooked up by number 22 before he crosses into the front court, forcing Sportable to call a timeout. Number 11 will come to the sideline to inbound the ball for the Possums. Grand Rapids is falling back in the key on defense again, as Birch rolls forward to take possession of the inbound. Nick Long comes out to challenge Birch up high, and Birch draws the reaching penalty on number 7. Eleven takes the inbounds for Sportable, uncontested, right in for the try. Nick Long calls for the inbound on the baseline for Grand Rapids. Puts the pass into Ingleby down low. Ingleby dumps the ball back off to Nick Long, who will push his way hard up into the front court, all the way in for the try. Number 13 takes the inbounds high for the Possums, cuts back across the court to get himself a block from number 15, but gets challenged by Ingleby at the half-court line and is called for an over and back penalty. It'll be Grand Rapids ball. Ingleby takes the inbound for Grand Rapids as he's double teamed by 13-11, but he's able to back his way out of it. Roll around toward the center behind some blocking from number 22. 13 catches back up with him. Nick Long comes in with a pick to the back to free up Ingleby. Ingleby's weaving his way up and through the center, but he loses the ball into number 11 for Sportable. That's a turnover. 11 dumps the ball off to Birch, coming around and working his way up the middle of the court. Gets stopped, but continues to get pushed by Nick Long towards the line, but Nick Long is not able to get him over the line. So Birch dumps the ball up to 13 in the front court. 13 bobbles a bad pass off to 11, and it's stolen by Ingleby on the far left side. He's racing up the sideline toward the goal line and will score easily. Number 11 takes the inbounds from 15 for Sportable. Turns his way around, had some open court, but thought the better of it because Ingleby was over the top. He works his way back up the middle and looks for number 31, who's hanging out in the front court. 31 has the pass, brings it back in. A little bit of a misread on number 11's intentions, but 15 was there to save the ball from going out of bounds. Recovers it and dumps it back to Birch. Birch is able to back his way out of traffic, and he's working his way toward the right side, but Ingleby has defense. Birch tries to put the ball over Ingleby. It's defended well, but eventually goes out of bounds on Grand Rapids, so it'll remain Sportable ball. With only 5 seconds left on the play clock, Sportable has to move quickly on this play. Inbound the ball to Birch up high, gets spun around by Nick Long. Birch is charging toward the left, puts the pass into 15. 15 brings the pass in, but it's not quite quick enough, so that will be a play clock violation. Thunder ball. Ingleby has the ball down low for Grand Rapids, puts the ball over the top to number 25, who looks to break free, working against number 11 of Sportable. He finds some space on the left side, and it's a race now up the left sideline. Number 25 is able to work his way around number 11 for the try. Number 11 bumps the ball deep to number 31, who's in the front court, but 31 can't chase it down. The ball will roll out of bounds. It was not touched, so the ball will return to this near sideline, or near corner. Where Nick Long will inbound for the Grand Rapids Thunder as Sportable drops back into the key on defense. Ingleby has the inbounds, getting challenged by 31, who gets himself blocked out by Nick Long. 11 comes out to stop Ingleby and force the pass off to number 25 off the left side. 25 is looking for a gap or an outlet, puts the ball over the top to Ingleby. That long reach is able to bring the pass in over Birch for the try. Number 11 has the ball. We have a 2-on-1 situation with number 31 for Sportable deep in the front court. 11 puts the ball over the top. 31 brings the pass in, but gets stopped by number 25 before he can score. 11 comes into the rescue, though, takes the pass back and scores the try. Number 22 calls inbound for Grand Rapids on the baseline. Passes into Ingleby, who is once again double teamed down low. Ingleby drops it off to number 25, who's looking for space on the right side. He cuts back center, but gets stopped. Finds Ingleby coming around over the top as he rolls into the front court. Ingleby bobbles it a bit, but he's able to recover and turn around and push toward the goal. He's getting challenged hard by Birch, though. Birch is able to get in front of him, but he's not able to prevent the score. Birch puts the ball into number 11, coming across low for Sportable. He's got number 25 in defense, trying to work his way around him on the right sideline. He's not liking what he sees, so he tries to bump the ball, but it shanks hard to the left off his hand. Ingleby will come in to recover the ball and take it in easily for a try. Looks like we have an equipment call on one of the Sportable players as their equipment staff digs around for a new wheel for number 11. Birch is on the baseline to inbound for Sportable. He's looking for number 15, who's doubled low. Gets the ball into 15, who tries to put the ball back to Birch, but Birch isn't able to bring it in. Ingleby recovers the pass up high. He's pushing along the left, is able to weave around 15 for the try. Birch takes the inbound down low for Sportable. He's double teamed, so he puts the ball back up to number 15 as he weaves around the side. 15 bumps a pass up. It shanks a little bit. Birch is able to bump it off into the front court, but it rolls out of bounds. Looks like it was touched by Grand Rapids on its way to bounds, so Sportable will retain possession. Birch works his way over high to the left side, trying to find space in that corner. 25 moved in way too far and freed up a mile of freeway for Birch to roll in for the try. Ingleby has the inbound low again, works his way center before dumping it off to 25, streaking across the top. 25 has the ball, and he's racing his own teammate across for the try. .15 bumps the ball. It shanks a little bit, but it goes directly to number 31, who's able to recover it in the front court. He is immediately defended by Ingleby as number 11 comes over to take the ball off of 31's hands. .11 has his back to the rest of the court, but is able to flip the ball out behind him to number 15, who races toward the right corner of the goal line. Gets spun around by 22 into Ingleby, but he's able to wiggle his way backwards out of that in for the try. Number 22 will inbound for Grand Rapids off the baseline. Gets the ball into number 25, who wheels around waiting for some blocks to line up before going in and picking up speed along the right sideline into the front court and all the way in for a try. Birch comes to the baseline to inbound for Sportable. He's got a couple of options in here, but Grand Rapids is playing a tough deny defense. So he's got a bump over the top. He was looking for 31, but instead he finds Ingleby. Ingleby will roll his way around to the left and through that corner for a try. Number 15 is on the baseline inbound for Sportable Possums. Finds Birch across the middle, but Ingleby comes crashing down on him. Birch is able to keep his composure and work his way around to the right side. Finds his way off into the front court. Dumps the ball off to number 11. They try to bounce the ball to number 31, who's hanging on the key, but it's just out of his reach and out of bounds. With 15 seconds left in this first half, Grand Rapids has to do something quickly with this play if they want to do anything. And they quickly turn the ball over to Sportable, who also quickly turns the ball over back to Grand Rapids and right back to Sportable. Nobody wants this ball, apparently. Number 15 has the ball, is able to flip it out to number 11, who will score just in time. And that's the end of the second quarter. So rolling into the half, Grand Rapids will hold on to an 11-point lead over the Sportable Possums. As we enter the second half, Grand Rapids will come out with initial possession, looking to maintain this 11-point lead that they've built over the Sportable Possums. Ingleby takes the inbounds, finds number 25, rolling around in the backcourt. 25 is looking for an outlet on the front court. He's got Nick Long. Dumps the ball to Nick Long, who weaves his way back around and then just kind of loses the ball. But Nick Long's able to bring it back in and dump it off to Ingleby. Ingleby is working his way backwards around the left side, all the way in for the try. Number 15 will inbound for Sportable from the baseline. Puts it over the long arms of Ingleby into Birch's lap. Birch works his way around and up the right sideline, but finds number 11 open on the left side for the try. Number 11 works the give and go with Nick Long on the inbounds, or at least attempts to. And Nick Long isn't able to wrangle the return pass back, and it rolls out of bounds. Sportable ball. Birch has the inbound for Sportable, working his way high up to the center. Nick Long has decided to be aggressive on his defense. So Birch goes around him and tries to make him pay for that. He's working his way back onto the right side, where 13 has created a nice little gap for him in the corner. Ingleby able to reach out and snag that ball, that inbounds in. Works his way around to the right side, racing up the sidelines. Nobody seems to care to contest him, so he'll just roll all the way up the court for the try. Inbounds goes to number 13 of Sportable. He's pushing up the left side, but Ingleby is chasing him down hard after 13 gets across the midcourt line and cuts back to the center. Ingleby sticks with them. 13 bobbles a little bit and loses the ball to number 25. Dribbles the ball up across the half-court line to number 11 in the front court. Will take possession. And number 25 comes and blocks for him and escorts him all the way in for the try. The inbound to number 13 goes wild and is recovered by Ingleby up high in the top of the key, or the three-point line. Ingleby takes a breath and lets the play set up before putting a pass over the top to 25. He gets spun around on the baseline and has to work his way back out. .25 finds Ingleby back in the key, puts a floater over the top to Ingleby for the try. .11 floats the inbound over the top to Birch, rolling around on the left side of the court. Birch looks up and sees 15 streaking up into the front court for an outlet. Gets the ball to him, and 15 will roll the ball all the way in for the try. Ingleby takes another inbounds down low. Puts a little hook pass over. 25 almost loses it, but is able to bring it in instead and push up the left side of the court into the front court all the way for a try. Number 11 finds Birch on the inbounds, low on the left side of the court. Birch is looking for an outlet, puts it up to 15 around the middle of the court. Now 15 is looking for an outlet, puts up a bump. It's going to the front of the court. 13 has a chance at it. Will he be able to bring it in? He's able to snag it and then hold on for dear life as Ingleby comes in to push him toward the sidelines, but not all the way out. 13 is working his way. He's trying to back his way out of it, but the waves keep closing off. He's got a little hope by 15. He's going to come and corral Ingleby for a little bit. But 13's got to do something with this ball. He does something, but it's the wrong something, and it ends up in Ingleby's lap. Ingleby has the ball swiped away and out of bounds by number 11 of Sportable. Nick Long inbounds to Ingleby from the sidelines, who immediately dumps it off to number 25, who works his way up toward the right sideline against number 15. He then comes back to the center, sees Ingleby coming up into the front court and dumps the ball off to him right up the center, and Ingleby will roll this on all the way across in for the try. Number 13 bobbles the inbounds from number 11 and loses it to Grand Rapids, who shovel the ball off to number 11 for the try. Number 15 takes the inbounds for Sportable. He's hung up on number 11, but is able to break free. Sees number 11 in the front court, tosses the ball up to him, bounces off 11's wheel, and now the ball is free. Number 25 from Grand Rapids tries to bring it in, but he can't get a handle on it. 13 keeps going after. He can't get a handle on it either. Now you have 3 Sportable Possums around the ball, and they're finally able to bring the ball in. Number 11 has the ball, and it's swiped free by Ingleby. Rolls out of bounds. It'll remain Possum ball. Ingleby takes the inbound down low. He's double teamed by Mandy Marciano, who makes her debut in the game. Ingleby dumps it out to number 25, low center, who sees Nick Long over the top. Lofts a pass up over him, but Nick's going to have to chase it down in the front court. Ooh, Nick gets chipped by number 11, so he's not able to bring that ball in. It'll roll out of bounds. Sportable will take over possession. The 15 in the corner wants to bump the ball deep, but instead it just bounces off number 11 of Grand Rapids, who's defending him. So let's do that one over again. Birch is able to come in with a heads-up play and slam number 11 in for a meter violation. Number 11 will have to come spend some time in the penalty box. Now we'll move to the opposite corner to inbound as number 11 takes the inbound for Sportable. He's got some lead blocking from number 15 and from Mandy Marciano. Cuts his way, working back across to the right sideline. Number 25 comes to defend him. He spins around, he gets free of him. Now it's a race to the right corner. 25 hooks him, and is able to prevent the goal by forcing an out and in. Nick Long will inbound for Grand Rapids from the corner to Ingleby. Ingleby breaks loose and rolls up the center. He's got lead blocking and he's got speed all to himself, But number 11 for Sportable is chasing him hard from behind, but he won't make it in time. That's a try. Birch takes the pass down low. He's being double teamed by Nick Long at number 25. Looks for an outlet. Tries to put it up, but number 5's got a hand on the ball. The ball is loose down there, and Marciano tries to bring it in. Instead, it's brought in by number 25, but that's 12-second violation on Sportable. Nick Long to inbound from the sideline for Grand Rapids. Once again, gets to Ingleby, who dumps it off to number 25 around the left side. Number 25 will find some space in the little defenders to take it in for the try. Number 11 takes the inbound for Sportable, pushing his way up the left sideline behind some blocking from number 15, but Ingleby is chasing him down hard. But Ingleby pulls up and allows number 11 to take it in for the try. Number 25 has the ball in the inbounds, trying to work his way out from down low. Has some room in the middle. Tries to put the ball up to Nick Long, but it's intercepted by Birch. Unfortunately, Birch intercepted the ball right on the midcourt line, so it will return to Grand Rapids Thunder. Thunder are going to send a couple subs in as number 25 and number 11 exit the court in exchange for number 13 and Liz Dunn. Ingleby's got the ball low, looking to find his way out through some traffic. Puts the ball up over the top for 13. He's able to wrangle it back in and scoot his way in for a try. Number 15's got the inbound in the middle, trying to work his way around Ingleby. 15 breaks himself free. Pops the ball up to get a dribble in, but loses it. The ball is free, and it's recovered by Ingleby. Ingleby dumps the pass back across to 13. There's nobody between 13 and the goal, or at least nobody who's able to move. Birch takes the inbound as he's double teamed by Liz Dunn and Nick Long. Drops the ball back off to number 11. Number 11 works his way up into the front court against Ingleby, but he has a little help from number 15 for some blocking. He will weave his way back and forth. Nick Long comes in to keep number 15 out of the fray. Number 11 is working his way back and forth, waiting for things to set up as Birch comes flying in, takes the ball, runs into... That'll be a turnover. It looks like one of the Sportable players was stuck in the key for 10 seconds. It'll be Grand Rapids ball in the corner. Ingleby takes the pass in down low again. I feel like I could just record that and play the file back over and over and over again. Ingleby lofts the pass over the top into the middle for number 13, who will take possession, and he'll race against the clock for the try. Scores with 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Number 15 will come in and attempt to bring in the inbounds. Can't bring it in, but the clock expires on the third quarter. The score, Grand Rapids 34, Sportable Possums 17. Here we are in the final quarter of the third place game of the USWRA Low Point Wheelchair Rugby National Championships. Sportable will inbound the ball. They got a pretty significant deficit to overcome here as they work their way up the right sideline toward the try line. There's nobody to defend them. Number 22 will inbound for Grand Rapids. Gets the ball into number 25. He's working his way up the left sideline. Puts the ball up into the front court. He was looking for number 13, but it's brought in by Birch instead. Birch weaves his way back through the center into the front court. Gets himself a dribble in following some blocking from Marciano and is able to break through for the try. Ingleby takes the ball down low, and he's got his arms all tangled up with number 15. So number 15 for Sportable will come spend some time in the penalty box. Number 25 takes the inbound down low. Spins looking for a way around, but Mandy Marciano has him blocked in the corner. So he's looking for an outlet. He puts the ball up for number 22 to go chase down. Number 22 brings it in, and it's just him and the goal line to go. Number 15 takes the inbound for Sportable. Weaves his way around back and forth, trying to find some blockers. He's got himself some space up the middle, though. Will cross into the front court behind the blocking of number 11. Flips the ball up for number 11 to seal the try. 25 takes the inbound down on the right side, being defended by Birch down low. He's looking to get around him. Works his way back to center, trying to go all the way to the right. He's got it. There we go. He's got to take a timeout because he's running short on time. Well, after a couple minutes rest, Ingleby will rejoin us for this game. Ingleby takes the ball in from the side. He's double teamed again. Dumps the ball back off to Nick Long, who runs into his own teammate. And he's spinning around trying to find his way out, then finally finds a gap on the left side. Birch is chasing him down hard though, so he dumps it off to 11. He brings the ball in, gets stopped, and gets it right back to Nick Long, who will score the try. Marciano takes the inbound from number 11. Slams on the brakes and waits for assistance to come up. She's got number 15, so she dumps the ball back off to him. And they work together against Ingleby up the court. 22 cuts back in, but that took just too much time. A 12-second violation just shy of the midcourt line. .25 takes the inbound on the double team, floats the ball up to Ingleby, who's able to reel it in and score the try. Number 15 is working the sideline, trying to find a better angle. Nice bump pass goes over the top to number 11. Nick Long isn't going to let him go, though. He chases him down, but eventually does let him score the try. Ingleby takes the ball down low and is working his way up the center. Gets challenged by number 15 to bump him out to the left side. Birch was coming in hard, but instead he hits his own teammate. Frees Ingleby up completely on the left side. .15 has the inbound for Sportable on the left side, working his way back toward the center. Runs into traffic right at the midcourt line, so he has to put the ball up and turns it over as 25 recovers the ball in the front court. 25 puts up a sharp pass for Ingleby, but it's just too far. Ingleby can't reel it back in. Inbound pass to number 11 was a little bit tight, but he's able to reel it in. And we have a race between Ingleby and number 11 up the front court. Ingleby's able to get topside and stop him. Turns number 11 around, so he dumps it off to Birch. Birch is able to squeeze into that corner on the left side of the key just ahead of Nick Long. Ball is loose up in the front court. Nick Long tries to bring it in, but bumbles it along his wheel. He's able to chase it back down. Now he's just kind of stuck right in that far corner. So he takes a breath and tries to figure out what he's going to do about it now. He puts the ball over to 25, who bounces it back out to Ingleby, but they call a timeout. Nick Long will inbound from the corner for Grand Rapids Thunder. Gets the ball into number 25, who puts it over the top to Ingleby on the far right side. Ingleby weaves his way back around, but number 15 and Birch close in tight on him to keep him out. Sportable kept all their options to a minimum, and the play clock expires. That'll be a turnover, and Sportable takes the ball. Birch has the ball down low, flips it out high to number 11, who's working on Ingleby in the middle of the court. Dumps it back to Birch, who sees number 15 streaking down the front court and is able to get the ball to him for a try. .25 takes the inbound for Grand Rapids. Wants to follow Nick Long through that gap, but it closes up on him. So instead he cuts back over to the right sideline. But number 11 from Sportable is sticking with him. Weaves his way back to the center. Working together with Nick Long, finally gets the picks he needs to roll it all the way in for the try. Marciano works a give and go with number 11 on the baseline. 11 works his way back to the center. He's pushing up top, but he's got Ingleby to go in front of him. He's also got number 15. He doesn't need everyone, though. He keeps the ball himself for the try. Number 25 is going to take this one and burn it all the way in for a try. Inbound pass to number 11 goes just out of his reach behind him. Number 25 for Grand Rapids is able to scoop it up, dumps it back overhead to Ingleby, who reels it in and lofts a pass over the top to number 11, who can easily back his way in for a try. Birch comes down low to take the inbound from number 15 for Sportable. He's got a double team on him. Ingleby's not letting him go, but he's working around anyway. Ingleby swipes the ball away, and it will roll out of bounds, but remain Sportable ball. Grand Rapids Thunder called a sub out 3/4 of their line. Nick Long, Ingleby, and number 11 will hit the bench, replaced by number 22, number 13, and Liz Dunn. As Sportable takes advantage of the confusion to put in a deep bump pass to Mandy Marciano, who's all alone in the front court. She gets a goal. Grand Rapids took a little bit too long on that inbound. Got called for an inbounding violation for holding onto the ball for more than 8 seconds. So Possums take the ball, do a quick shovel pass to Birch, who wheels right in for the try. .25 ends bounds the ball over the top to 13, but he bobbles it, can't bring it in. It's recovered by Birch. Birch is able to squeeze in on the left side of that key for a try. .13 takes the inbound down low for Grand Rapids. He's doubled up by Birch and Marciano. but he's able to break free and find some space on the right side. He wheels across into the front court. Ahead of number 11, goes to bounce the ball and loses it. Must have been touched by a Possum player because it remains Grand Rapids ball. Number 13 takes the inbound for Grand Rapids. He's working his way around the right side. Puts a pass over the top to number 25, but number 25 can't move, so he dumps it right back out. 13 tries to zip it back into 25, but it's just out of his reach, too far. Rolls out of bounds, or flies out of bounds. Birch has the inbound low. He's looking for help, finds number 11 or over on the top. 11 is working against number 25 and 23 now. So he dumps the pass off to Birch, who will take it up into the front court, get hung up, and pass it back to 11 coming up the left side, or the center. And number 11 will roll it all the way in for a try. Number 25 takes the inbounds down low for Grand Rapids. Well defended by Marciano. He puts the ball over the top to number 22. 22 is looking to break free, but he gets hung up by Birch. Birch swipes the ball away, but looks like he made some contact on 22. So Birch will come to the penalty box for a spell. Will inbound this from the backcourt for Grand Rapids. Number 25 takes the ball in the front court, weaves his way around to the right side. He's got a couple blockers on the right side as he aims for that corner. And he finds the corner and the try. Birch was trying to sneak out for a deep outlet pass, but he gets sniffed out by Grand Rapids. Number 11 has the ball for Sportable, working his way up around the left side, gets challenged at the midcourt line, but is able to keep his momentum going and prevent the turnover. Works his way back across. Drops the ball off to Birch, who gets stopped. Birch puts the ball over the top. Manny Marciano was waiting to receive, but the pass was just a little too slow. And it's recovered by 13 of Grand Rapids, who will just wheel around, put up a pass to let the clock expire on this game. So with the final score of 42-28, Grand Rapids Thunder defeat the Sportable Possums. That earns Grand Rapids Thunder third place overall in the league for the final standings. Possums will take fourth place. We'll take a break for a few minutes and join y'all back here at noon for the USWRA Low Point Wheelchair Rugby Championship game. Championship game will see the Tier Texans defending their title and trying to go up back-to-back champs, while the Northridge Knights would love to do nothing better than spoil their party. Join us at noon to see how the rest of the season works out.